Welcome to round 3 of the Parenting Roundabout podcast for the week of July 12th. I'm Terry Morrow, and I'm here with Nicole Eridix.
Hello.
And Catherine Haleko.
Hello.
We're moms of teens and young adults, and when it comes to parenting, we've been there, done that, bought the t-shirt. But we're still waiting for that day when we'll reach the finish line and have no further need to lay down in a dark room with a wet rag over our eyes, worrying about something or other. Wednesday is complaint day here on Parenting Roundabout, and today we are complaining about pranks and teasing. Is this a joke? This isn't a joke, right? We're supposed to do this. Nicole, what's this all about?
Yeah, so there was an article in Scary Mummy, and the title was, I'm a grumpy spoil sport who hates pranks and teasing, and I'm not sorry about it. And I kind of could relate to that.
Yeah, I'm with her on that.
Yeah. So the author goes on to say that, like a lot of people call it teasing or practical jokes or, and, to just, don't take it so seriously.
Yeah.
When a prank or a joke is, conducted either on you or somebody around you. And pranks and practical jokes, I mean, that's a big thing on social media too, right? Like our kids,
Right.
There's a lot of people that make their money doing that, pulling jokes on unsuspecting people. I don't know. Maybe as this author states, she's been called too sensitive and too uptight. Maybe that's me as well, but I kind of am not into that stuff. Like,
I hate it. I hate it so
Yeah.
much. Like any of those TV shows are on, like,
I can't stand it.
like, not that I would really want to anyway, but I absolutely cannot listen to, like, drive time radio because that's what it is.
Yeah.
Like so much of these, like, just terrible, cringy situations. And I absolutely can't stand hearing that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I listened to the Bobby Bones podcast, which basically is a radio show. And there's one person on the show, Lunchbox, who does a lot of these prank phone calls. And I, love you, Lunchbox. No hard feelings, but I fast forward through that stuff.
Yeah.
It just makes me so nervous and kind of upset for the person being tricked.
Yes.
And, it's just not fun. But I remember, like, when I was a kid and my dad loved to tease, and I hated it even then. Is it a guy thing to tease more, do you
I
think?
know my son thinks it's so funny to watch these practical joke show. Even like what is it, America's Funniest Home Videos? Like some of those I'm like, really? No, it's not funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it is a guy thing. I don't know. But it's annoying. The other thing I hate too, I hate is a strong word, but the other thing I don't like too is when people, when it involves food. And there's like, like food wastage.
Yes.
I can't.
That bothers me a lot.
Yeah, that bothers me. Very much.
Especially if it's something I would like to eat. Those French fries are just going to go in the trash.
I know.
It's traumatic.
Yeah.
Problem with food. But, yeah, I don't even like movie plots that involve, like, misunderstandings or somebody leading somebody on in a way that's going to trick. I mean, I like to see people have tricks played on them, even in fiction.
Yeah.
Or even just mild misunderstandings that complicate the plot. They make me so antsy.
Yeah.
So, I'm a wimp.
It's like worse than suspense type of plots. It's just, just painful.
Yeah. There is one show that I do kind of allow for. one that I do indulge and listen to, but I kind of feel like it's justified. It's a radio show and it's every Friday morning. It's called Ryan's Roses. Have you guys heard of this one?
No.
Oh, okay. So it's basically, I think half of them are staged. But anyway, it's basically somebody calls in and says, my boyfriend's cheating or my girlfriend's cheating. Can you call them and offer, or you have to act as though you own a flower shop and the person that you've calling has won a free dozen roses to send to whoever they would like. And so then the person on the other end will say who they want the roses to be sent to. And of course, 99% of the time, they're not sent to the wife or the girlfriend. Or, they're sent to the person that is, that is being cheated with. So, yes, in that situation, I'm fine.
So what do you think is the difference that, you know what I mean? Like, because the person who is cheating is the one who's getting, like, pranks.
Yes.
So
yes,
they actually did something wrong.
Yes.
Is that why it's, like, less?
That's why I feel like it's a little bit more. Yes, it's a little bit more acceptable. But I mean, that just could be like my skewed sense of morals around that issue. But I don't know. I feel like, okay, you deserve that, scoundrel. But anyway, that's my one little piece of entertainment.
Right now, I'm watching an old season of the Great British Baking Show from a couple of years ago. And one of the bakers is this very, like, meek and quiet man who he's always like, okay, this is it. I'm done. This is terrible. Like he's always like apologizing for, he puts something down. I'm so sorry. And when it's like perfect and amazing, like he just is absolutely like, so you feel like he could just break in half with the slightest touch, and all the other bakers and the hosts and things are always like, they're trying to be like, how could you like win again or something? And he's like, I'm so sorry. And I'm like,
is he Canadian?
He's not Canadian. I think he's from India, but he lives, they're all British. And, I just feel so sad for him because he's just like, he's so uncomfortable and so unhappy all the time. And even the most gentle, like people are just trying to like make him smile or, actually make him feel better. And it just doesn't work. You just start like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
May I suggest to you that possibly going on a TV competition show is not the best thing for your mental health, sir. But there are many other ways to spread your culinary talents.
Yeah, and he's very good. Like he keeps winning, and he keeps staying in. So, but I fear the stress will just be too much for this poor soul.
You don't think he goes home and says, I got those simps again. They think I'm so delicate.
Right. Maybe.
I'm going to win for sure now.
He's an excellent actor.
Sorry for me.
If that's the case, he's amazing at pretending.
Yeah. Yeah. And you sort of want to reward that. Okay. Well played.
Right.
Right. Whether it's on the up and up or not.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure it is. That's a very genteel show. I don't think they get.
Yeah, I mean, and one of the things that is fun about that show is just kind of the rapport among not just the bakers, but the hosts and the judges. It's like they're all one big, party. That's, even though the judges are judging, they're always chatting and, having various little conversations. And most of the bakers get very comfortable with even the judges after some time, but not him. Not this guy. So I do feel sorry for him.
Yeah. If somebody was actually really being mean and pranking, and that would be
this is not that. Yeah, this is very gentle and loving, and
right.
It's he still just can't deal.
Yeah.
I mean, we've talked about this a little bit before in our families that,
dad's teasing.
Kids don't appreciate it.
It was dad's role when I was growing up, and it's dad's role in my house now, and I let it be known I don't like it, but you know what? Some people, that's just what they do.
Right.
So, and if it's done good-heartedly and just because, I guess I can't complain too much. But I still do. I just don't.
That's why we have round 3. It's for complaining.
Yes.
Yeah, it's correct. Like if the person is smart enough, he knows that his wife does not go with that and does not tease his wife. But then if he still teases his daughter, he still gets in trouble. Mm-hmm. So it's the situation we have here. Mm-hmm. But I'll just play this podcast and then that will clear everything up.
As we've often said would work, right?
Yeah.
Well, call me a grumpy spoil sport. Except when it comes to Ryan's roses. But I am, I guess I don't mind. I'm okay with that. And I'm okay being called with it. Yes, I'll take it. So anyway, that's it for today's round 3. Tune in tomorrow when we'll obsess about being internet moms. And then on Friday to see what we've come up with for our roundup picks this week. Find all our episodes at parentingroundabout.com and talk back in the comments there, on our Facebook page or on Twitter, where you will find us at Roundabout Chat.